Hello, and welcome to AIM International's preparatory tutorials for the Information Certification exam. I'm Steve Weissman, Principal Consultant at Holly Group and a certified AIM training instructor in the realm of content, process, and information management. I'll be your guide as we review the exam's major domains of expertise, and I'll tell you all you need to know to earn that passing grade. Today's subject is collaboration, a key part of this special certification, which AIM created to support you as you solve your organization's existing information-related problems and plan for its future. For 60 years, AIM has been the leading nonprofit association, helping users understand how to best manage documents, content, records, and business processes. Collaborative activities can be challenging to coordinate since they can involve so many people, departments, documents, and systems. This is especially true when those activities involve defined workflows for processing information or approving decisions, both of which can be time-sensitive and negatively affected should a key individual be sidelined by absence or schedule overload. To mitigate this, smart managers therefore construct their teams by role and responsibility wherever they can, not just by individual. This way, any work in danger of becoming stalled can be picked up by other people qualified to handle it. This strategy is the subject of today's module. Part of the Collaborate and Deliver knowledge domain, one of 6 within the certification program, it covers managing by deadlines, managing by timestamps, and engaging in parallel as well as sequential processing. Let's start by differentiating between roles and responsibilities. Roles, of course, define the function people perform for their employers: marketing, accounting, technology management, and so forth. Generally speaking, they align with the organizational structure, and when they do, information managers say a word of thanks, or at least they should, because the enterprise's telephone and systems directories often are managed the same way through functions like Active Directory and LDAP, which is the Lightweight Directory Access Protocol. And where they exist, they are ready and waiting to be included in the routing mechanism. Responsibilities, on the other hand, involve the things they're accountable for getting done: writing press releases, preparing the quarterly statements, supporting users, etc. Here, the delineations may not follow the org chart as closely, since, for example, product marketers can live in the lines of business, while corporate marketers can occupy staff positions at HQ, both at the same time. Understanding and applying roles and responsibilities as a routing tool is important because these attributes provide ready handles to use to steer activities at a more macro level than a specific person. For example, some collaboration systems can be set up to track activities by due date and to send alerts to process participants and supervisors when a deadline is missed. But as you move up the spectrum of sophistication, systems can also automatically include other people who play the same role or have the same responsibility. This is the real strength of the strategy in a collaborative work context. This same capability comes into play when the system is notified that someone's out on vacation or has left the organization, either directly by a user or the HR department, or automatically from changes made to the enterprise directory. Remember LDAP? Thus, processes don't have to be reprogrammed every time a person comes or goes. They can simply incorporate or exclude as necessary according to the rules that have been established. This automation can be extended by using timestamps as triggers of next steps, just as the deadline information is used in the example we just discussed. In this case, the logging of a completed step, say the approval of a brochure or the uploading of a new contract, would kick off the next round of activity without need for any human intervention. Where this gets interesting is when processes kick off other processes, as when receipt of a signed consulting contract triggers the sending of invitations to qualified professionals to join the project team. This is something that generally is required to happen quickly, and automating the process makes life just a little easier for those in affected roles or with the involved responsibility. The preceding slide raises yet another interesting benefit of routing via roles and responsibility, namely the ability to foster and manage several activities at once, rather than have to tend them one at a time as human beings necessarily do. Being able to split the work onto parallel tracks, such as sending the automated invitations while repurposing sections of the contract for use as a client backgrounder, clearly can slash a process timetable compared to having it be performed in sequence. This is one of the most dramatic, if obvious, advantages of combining collaboration with workflow and BPM tools. And the key to making it work is basing it on roles and responsibilities, not individuals. As noted at the outset, constructing teams by role and responsibility, not just by individual, is a smart way to keep work from stalling if a key person has stepped out of the loop by allowing it to be picked up by other people qualified to handle it. This module reviewed some of the key practices available to enable this outcome, including managing by deadlines, managing by timestamps, and engaging in parallel as well as sequential processing. Now that you've completed this module, you may next wish to review the one covering how roles and responsibilities play into information governance and not just routing. The material you have just reviewed is part of a broader program of study that prepares you to take the Information Certification exam. This proctored test consists of 100 multiple-choice questions and is delivered electronically by Prometric. You'll have 2 hours to complete it, and upon passing, you'll earn a professional certification that's valid for 3 years. For more information, please visit www.aim.org/certification. Thank you.